Hello? Waking up from a nap. Waking up from a nap. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TMPG. I'm, of course, your humble host, Thunder. And welcome to day 2 of Thundernick Learns About America. It's a mini-series we're doing here on the channel where I watch state by state. What's the word I should be using here? State by state informational. Washington, that's our state. Let's go, bro. No, we're not doing that one. Where are we at? Hold on. Let me remember. We are at the Dakotas. All right, let's do this, and then we'll back it up. We ended the last one on Delaware, bro. The state of North Dakota. What, are you serious? Is there no North Dakota? South Dakota? There is, right? There it is. All right, let's get into it.
So I've got my essay written.
I don't give a fuck about your essay, bro.
About a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit.
Couldn't even begin to give a shit about your essay.
Buckle in, get ready for fun and learning. This is a homeschool pop, U.S. states.
And yes, this is basically for 7-year-olds.
On the United States map. Do you already know where North Dakota is? Where is North Dakota?
It's the top one there by Montana.
Yeah, North Dakota is up here on the United States map.
I knew
North Dakota is in a region of the United States called the Midwest.
All right.
Hey, now that we know where North Dakota is, let's look at a couple of nicknames of the state of North Dakota that will give us a better idea of what the state is like. The first nickname of North Dakota that we're going to learn today is the Peace Garden State.
Weak.
Yeah, another name for North Dakota is the Peace Garden State.
That's a weak name, dude.
That's a nice name, but why is North Dakota called the Peace Garden State?
Hold, I said. Am I even on the right screen? I'm not. Oh, my God. Hold on. There we go. Bro, I can't even tell you how much I'm enjoying this respite from video games, by the way, guys. I'm taking a week off. I think I'm taking a full week. So we'll figure something out after I do the states. We'll figure out some other sort of thing. But
Garden. Part of it is in North Dakota, and interestingly enough, the other part is in the country of Canada. That's why it's called the International Peace Garden.
Well,
it's a garden
can't
that's
be
in
operating
2 countries,
smoothly right now.
the United States of America and Canada. They set up this incredible garden back in 1932 as a symbol of the incredible relationship between the United States and Canada.
Yeah, we're real close.
It's a huge place with tons of flowers. In fact, there are over 150,000 flowers planted in the International Peace Garden every year. So, North Dakota is called the Peace Garden State because the International Peace Garden is in North Dakota. Isn't that awesome? Now, North Dakota is also called the Flickertail State. Now, why is it called the Flickertail State? Huh. Wow. Well, North Dakota has a
Wait,
lot
their
of
state's
these.
named after a
This
squirrel?
Is a Richardson
Bro.
ground squirrel.
Fail.
Now, Richardson ground squirrels are known for flickering their tails when they run around. They can't help it. That's just something that they do. In fact,
that's a squirrel that doesn't climb trees?
Is the flicker
ground
tail.
squirrel?
If you see a Richardson ground squirrel, you can say, hey, there's a flicker tail, because that's just what happens with these incredible squirrels.
Okay. That's all
So
North Dakota's got
is
going for
called
it.
the Peace
Squirrels.
Garden State,
Really?
and it's also called the Flickertail State. The Peace Garden State because the International Peace Garden is in North Dakota, and also the Flickertail State.
We
because
haven't
there
hit
are so
Texas.
many
We haven't done
Richardson
Texas yet,
ground
bro. We're in
squirrels
the
that
D's
live
right now,
in
so
North
I don't think
Dakota
Texas
that flicker
Texas
their
probably isn't today.
tails.
Texas will probably be tomorrow. That's a
All
dope
right,
flag.
Now we are going to look at the flag of the state of
What's
North
up, JP?
Dakota.
How you doing, buddy? Dude, that's a pretty cool flag. I'm not gonna bullshit. That's a dope
North
flag.
Dakota's flag is a blue flag.
I like it.
That
Got a
has
bald eagle on it and
symbol
shit.
in the middle that looks very.
How's your
similar
flag, JP?
to
You guys got a
the
good flag down there in
seal
Texas?
Of the United States. It features.
I'm doing it in
a
alphabetical
bald
order, so like,
eagle
I mean,
with
I'm
his
doing the
wings
Dakotas with the D's.
outstretched. And this eagle has
I did the Carolinas
olive
with the
branches
C's.
and arrows, meaning that the United States wants to have peace. But if it's necessary, the United States will resort to war.
Lord knows. That's a dope flag, though,
The
low key.
13 gold stars above the bald eagle represent the 13 original colonies, showing that North Dakota is part of a family with a rich history here in the United States. That was pretty cool. Now we are going to locate two important places in the state of North
Well,
Dakota.
darn it if we can't
The
find
first
any.
place we're gonna
There's no
locate
important
is
places in
the
North.
city of Bismarck.
South Dakota has
Bismarck is the
the
capital
president's
of
face is
North
the mountain, right? That's
Dakota.
South Dakota. So North Dakota's got what?
Then
A
to
garden
the
that
east
is
is
half
the
in
city
Canada.
of
That's their bragging
Fargo.
rights. What are we
Fargo
doing?
is the largest city in North Dakota.
The Dakotas are like joke states, in my
Okay,
opinion.
here is our final question.
offense if you
You've
live
done
in
such a
North
great
Dakota.
job today. What is
Okay.
the state bird of
Red, white, and
North
blue
Dakota?
with a big fucking star of freedom. Hell yeah, boy, that's
The
sick.
state bird of
Wait, so you
North
copied,
Dakota.
You copied Arizona's? Is it kind of like Arizona's?
The
Because
state
Arizona's
bird
got
of
that
North
same kind of
Dakota
vibe, but
is
different
the
colors.
Western meadowlark. That's right,
Meadowlark.
the western meadowlark.
All right.
The western meadowlark is a songbird that loves the open country. Western meadowlarks have distinctive
Dude, some of these
yellow
states have some pretty
bellies
stupid
and
birds, dude.
throats,
I'm gonna be
and it
honest.
looks
And
like
some of
they're
these states
wearing a
have the
little
most
black
lazy
bib
flags
as
you'll
if they're
ever
gonna,
see.
like, spill something
I
there.
think it was Arkansas.
The
Has
western
just like a white
meadowlarks are
flag
easy
with
to
like a
pick
red
out
X on it.
because of
It's like
these
the most
bright,
fucking
distinctive
made at
colors.
home in 5 seconds kind of a flag I've ever seen. I was like, bro,
These
this is
birds
embarrassing.
love to eat insects like caterpillars, spiders, grasshoppers, sow bugs, snails, and beetles. Thanks for watching this homeschool pop video on
Hey,
North
thanks for
Dakota,
having this
the Peace Garden
homeschool
State, the
pop video,
Flickertail
bro.
State. Are there any
Yeah, I
facts
did this
about
for like
North
an hour
Dakota
and
that
45
we didn't
minutes
include
yesterday,
in this
guys.
video that
I had a pretty
you
good time
know
of it.
of?
I
Let
actually
us
kind
know
of
in
enjoy
the
learning.
comment section below,
As long
and
as it's
we
on my
hope
terms.
We will see you next video.
South Dakota. All right, let's get South Dakota. Oh, it already showed the bird. Bro, it's going to lean heavy on the fact that it has the presidents on the mountains. It's going to have to, right? Like, other than that, what does South Dakota have? Let's be honest. It has a twin state on top of it called North Dakota. I mean, that's about it, right?
Oh, wow. Buckle in. Get
Buckle
ready.
in. I have to push to right about here because that beginning makes me want to shoot myself in the face with a gun. Anyways. Thankfully, I don't have a gun. Thankfully, I don't have a gun. What's going on? Did I pause it?
Dakota.
There we go.
Tell you what, the first thing we should probably do is find out where the state of South Dakota is.
Let me
the
guess, is it
United
right underneath
States
North
map.
Dakota?
So, in case you ever want to visit,
Or
you'll
is it
know
like
exactly
Arkansas
where to
that's
go.
like fucking miles away from Kansas?
Okay,
like
so
literal
here
states
is
away.
a map of the United
South Dakota's right there, bro.
States. Now,
Nailed
where
it.
is South Dakota? Where is South Dakota?
What in the China state flag
South
is
Dakota
Arizona
is
flag? That's
right
what I'm
here
saying.
on the
Arizona's
United
is
States
sick,
map.
bro. You haven't
South
seen Arizona's?
Dakota is in
I mean, it's got
a region of
different
the
colors,
United
but it's more or
States
less your guys'
called
flag, I'm guessing.
The Midwest.
What in the China? That's
Now
not
we're gonna
Chinese. But it's
look
not
a little
Chinese, bro. It has a
closer
fucking
at
giant
the
star and like the
location of
sun
the state of
setting
South
over it and
Dakota
shit. Whatever.
To learn which states surround South Dakota, which
Washington
states
State has a dope flag. We
border
got George
the
Washington
state
on our
of
shit,
South
bro.
Dakota.
Come at us, bro. You got a problem with George Washington,
Bordering
dude?
South Dakota to the north is the state of North Dakota.
You think?
Not too surprising. Not too surprising. Then, bordering South Dakota to the east are the states of
Minnesota?
Minnesota, and Iowa.
Iowa, which is one of those ones that I'm not looking forward to because, like, who gives a shit
Then,
about Iowa? Let's
bordering
be honest.
South Dakota to the south is the state of Nebraska.
Oh, that's another one. Like, Nebraska's gonna be so boring.
And finally, there are two states that border South Dakota to the west. The
Montana?
states of Wyoming and Montana.
Montana's
In
a
all,
dope-ass
there are
state, though.
6 states that border South Dakota. Now we are going to look closely at the main nickname of the state of South
Hit me.
Dakota.
It better
the
be cool.
other
Hit me.
name that South Dakota goes by. You see, South Dakota is called the Mount Rushmore State.
Oh
That's
my
right,
God.
That's the main nickname of the state.
Right
of
on the
South
nose,
Dakota.
dude. It's a little bit on the
South
nose there.
Dakota is
South Dakota.
the Mount Rushmore State, but why? Why is that? Yep, Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. That's right, Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. It is a massive sculpture that's carved into the granite of Mount Rushmore, in the granite face of Mount Rushmore, featuring the faces of 4 United States presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Mount Rushmore is one of the most famous monuments in the United States, and over 2 million people visit Mount Rushmore each and every year.
All right.
It was this guy's idea, Doane Robinson, a state historian in South Dakota, who wanted to have a unique monument in South Dakota that he thought would bring a lot of people into the state and would help teach them history.
Okay.
If this sounds cool and you're like, I want to learn more, we have a whole video on Mount Rushmore that if you haven't seen it yet, you'll want to check it out.
No deal. I will not be looking at that video. I think Mount Rushmore is one of the most overrated
so South
goddamn
Dakota is
tourist
the
traps
Mount
that's ever
Rushmore state
existed.
because Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. Now we're going to take a little bit of time to look at the flag of the state.
All right,
of
hit me with the
South
flag.
Dakota.
Come with some heat, or else, I'm walking out of
Here
here.
it is, the flag of the state of South
Kinda
Dakota.
okay,
A
I guess.
beautiful flag
Got a
with
mural.
this incredible blue. It's almost this sky blue. It's blue like the sky.
Is that like a
And it has
sunflower?
the
What is that
state
around the
seal
thing?
in the middle, surrounded by these little golden triangles that almost look like rays from the sun.
It's not bad. I've seen worse, bro. There's
State
some real
seals
lazy
are
flags out there,
symbols that
dude.
show different industries
As far as flags go,
in
this
the
one's not
state,
terrible.
like a boat, a farmer, a mine, and cattle.
It's got a good mural on
Below
it, at
the
least,
bright, sunshiny state seal on this flag is the state nickname, the Mount Rushmore State. Cool. Now we are going to locate 2 major cities in the state
This should be
of
hard.
South Dakota. The first city is the city of Pierre.
Never
Pierre
heard of it.
is the capital of South Dakota.
And I never heard of it.
The second city we are going to locate is the city of Sioux Falls.
Never heard of it.
Falls
Bro, this is what I'm
the
saying. Some of these
largest
states,
city
bro.
in South Dakota. All right, here is the final question.
Here we go.
What is the state bird
Hit me with the state
of
bird.
South Dakota?
Some sort of
The
wren,
state bird
probably.
of South Dakota is the ring-necked pheasant.
A pheasant?
The ring-necked
Bro,
pheasant.
weak bird, dude. They don't even got a good bird, bro.
They are
Weak
originally from Asia, so
What
they
does
are
Texas
not
got,
native
Texas got
to
for
the
birds, JP?
United
They got something
States.
good for their state bird?
Ring-necked pheasants are found in many places around the world and are a common bird to hunt.
You already do PA? What's up, Corrupt? Pennsylvania's coming up.
Thanks for
I mean, it's in the
watching
P's.
this
I'm up to.
homeschool
I'm past the
video
D's
on
now,
South
officially.
Dakota,
I'm doing
the
Florida
Mount
next.
Rushmore State. Is there something
You've
about
heard of both
South
cities?
Dakota
JP's
that
heard
you
of both
know
cities?
that
No
we did
way.
not include in this video?
Hold on.
Let us
Okay.
know in the comment section
What am I
below.
doing?
We
Florida.
always love
A, B, C,
learning new
D,
things about
E.
the
There's no
states,
E state,
and
right?
we hope
F would be
to
Florida.
See you next video. You don't have to be done.
Florida for kids. Yeah, these are children videos, guys. Mockingbird. You got a mockingbird? That's a pretty dope bird. Okay, as far as birds go, that's pretty good. And you're the Lone Star State. Your nickname's solid. Like, I got no problem with Texas. Like, all the you check most of the boxes. I gotta take a look at the flag to know what's real, but you check most of the boxes, so that's good. Do we have any Florida people?
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, here we
Buckle
go.
in,
Shut up.
Florida located. It's a good thing we have this United States map, right? Because without this map, we wouldn't be able to find Florida.
Florida's
You
right there,
learn
dude.
where
At
it
the bottom,
is,
dude.
You know? But now we're going
Right
to
there, bro.
discover where Florida is. Are you ready? Are you ready? All
Our
right,
state bird
here
is a
it
grouse?
Here is where Florida is.
that's
It's
not
in
a great
the
one, dude.
bottom right-hand corner.
Not a great one. The
of
penis
the
of
United
America. That's the
States.
nickname of Florida. The cock of America.
Florida is part of a region of the United States called the Southeast. The state of Florida is bordered by 2 states and 2 bodies of water.
All right. Gulf of Mexico,
The
Atlantic
state that's
Ocean. We got
directly
it.
north of Florida is Georgia.
Which we haven't done yet. Have we done A, B, C, D, E, F?
Then next
Oh,
to
dude, it's
Georgia,
next. Georgia's
to
next.
the northwest of Florida is the state of Alabama.
Already did that one. 90% of the cotton produced
Now
in this
you might
country
have
is
noticed this,
from
but
Alabama.
the majority of Florida is actually
I think was the
bordered
stat they
by
put in the video.
water. To the east of Florida is the Atlantic Ocean.
Sure.
The Atlantic Ocean.
I like how he repeats stuff like I'm 7. It's perfect. It helps
All
me
of
remember
the
it.
states that make up the east
Even though I don't need
coastline of
help
the United
remembering
States
that, obviously,
border
but-
the Atlantic Ocean. On the other side of Florida, to the west of Florida, is the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico is an ocean basin of the Atlantic Ocean.
All right.
To review, the state of Florida is right here in the bottom right-hand corner of the East Coast in a region of the United States called the Southeast.
Cool, dude.
Let's look at some more facts, like this one. Does Florida have any nicknames? Are there any
yeah, the
other
cock of
names
America,
that the state
bro.
of Florida goes by?
The dangle dick of the U.S.,
Well,
bro.
the state of Florida has 2 main nicknames. The first nickname is the Sunshine State. Yeah, that's a nice
That's the one I've
nickname.
heard of. What's the other
second
nickname?
nickname is the Orange State.
In the
Let's talk
news
about
today,
that
a man from
first
Florida.
nickname, the Sunshine State.
True.
Why is Florida called the Sunshine State?
Wait, what was the other nickname?
Well, think about this. There are about 230 days of sunshine.
True. Florida's actually
per
hella nice. I was down there
year
once. I
in
got on a boat
Florida.
down there.
The weather is just really beautiful.
Went on a cruise,
The
and like
sun is
when I
out so
the cruise
much
was
of
out
the
of
time.
off
That might be why
Florida
Florida is
and
so
down to the
popular
Caribbean.
with tourists. I mean,
Bunch of days in
people
Florida.
come
Like
to
it's
visit
legit a
the
dope
state.
place. I see why old people go there to die.
Now, there
It's
are
like a
lot
good
of
place,
cool
dude.
places in Florida that bring people
I mean,
in.
we were on the
But
tip of it,
weather helps.
admittedly.
The
We weren't
weather
down
is
in the
just
fucking
nice.
Grundle, where
So
I guess
much
it gets
of
a
the
little
time.
bit. Doom, 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 doom. Not that that's necessarily a bad
Okay,
thing, but
so that's
we were in
why
the touristy
Florida
spot,
is
but it was
called
gorgeous,
the
dude. Everything was
Sunshine
hella
State.
expensive. Orange State?
But why is Florida called the Orange State?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Probably because if I looked at the back of this orange juice right
Well,
here, it's
they
going to say
grow
something about
a
Florida.
lot of
Probably.
oranges in Florida. A lot of oranges. A ton of
It
oranges.
says Brazil. What the fuck?
Whenever you
Product
see
of
oranges,
USA and
they
Brazil.
probably
What?
came
Okay, never mind.
from Florida. I mean, there are other places where oranges can come from, but Florida is the largest producer of oranges in the United States.
This I already knew. I mean, we already knew this, right? Show of hands. Everybody already knew
Florida
that, right?
has 2 nicknames. The Sunshine State. The sun is out so much. The weather is beautiful. And
Relax.
the Orange State. A state that produces more oranges than any other state. Florida truly is the Orange State.
All right, bud. Relax on
All
that.
right,
Jesus.
it's time to look at some more facts about the state of Florida.
All right, that's where it gets good.
I bet
Hit me.
those oranges are from Florida. Florida is the orange state. I bet those oranges are from Florida.
Relax, dude.
All right.
Ooh, there we go.
Here is the flag of the state
See, here's the thing.
of Florida.
Not terrible. It's not terrible. Here's the thing.
This
I like a
has
flag that
white
has an emblem
background
on it. You
and
know
a
what I mean?
red
You kind of have to have an
St.
emblem, I feel like.
Andrew's cross, which is a cross that is diagonal, almost like the shape of the letter X in Roman times.
Yeah, here's the thing. You basically stole Arkansas's flag and then put a seal on
In
it.
the middle of the St.
So,
Andrews
part of me
Cross
wants to
is
say,
the Great Seal of the state
dude on
of
crank
Florida.
is
It
in
features
teacher.
a
I'm saying, like, he
Seminole
gets
woman
real amped up
spreading
sometimes. It's like,
flowers.
bro, relax.
There are 2 sable palms, which are the state trees of the state of Florida, and then there's a boat in the background, and you see the sunshine behind it. It's a beautiful picture with the state
I'm gonna
motto
call it a
below
C-
saying,
flag, bro. I'm gonna
"In
be honest.
God we trust."
I'm gonna call it a C- flag because here's the thing. I
Alright,
like the
now we're
emblem
gonna
in it,
look at some
but then like
places
you do the
in
simple ass
Florida.
like white flag with a red cross with the red X on it. You're
Right
coming
up
off
here
like
in the
Arkansas.
northern part of the
It's like,
state
bro,
is
you're already
Tallahassee.
stealing half a flag.
Tallahassee is the
Tallahassee?
capital of Florida.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I was gonna say that's
Then
not the city.
in the
you would-
northeast part of the state is a city called Jacksonville.
Neither one of those are the
is
cities. I would say
largest
Miami.
city
I would
in
say
Florida.
fucking Tampa Bay. I would say so many other places.
Then south of Jacksonville are 3 huge tourist cities.
Okay, there we go.
Orlando, Tampa, and way far south, the city of Miami.
Yeah, like Tallahassee
This
and
is
Jacksonville.
awesome.
What are you
Did
doing?
You know 75 million people visit Florida each year. 75 million people. Okay, Orlando, Tampa,
Yeah, he's losing it
Miami,
again. He's losing it again.
Tallahassee,
He's losing it again,
Jacksonville.
guys.
And Orlando brings them in big time because, you know, they've got that place that sings about how small the world is and all that. Tampa, Miami, beautiful places, all the beaches, everything. Oh,
JP's been to
Florida.
Jacksonville. I've been to Miami. I was at the end of the kick.
Talk
You know what
about
I
all
mean?
those places almost makes me hungry.
I was down there in South Beach and shit.
All
Everything
right,
was
here's
so
our final
expensive, but bro, it
question.
was
What is
gorgeous
the state
though.
bird of Florida?
The pelican.
The state bird
Damn.
of Florida is the mockingbird, and that's a
what?
well-earned name
Yo,
because
JP, you said that Texas
mockingbird
had the
mocks or
mockingbird.
mimics the sounds of other birds, the sounds of insects and amphibians and other creatures.
Wait, how many fucking
They're very loud
states
with
have
it, and sometimes,
mockingbird
you know, they
as their
repeat it
state
over
bird?
and
Because I
over
think
and
this is like the
over and over
third
again. So they're a
state
little
that's
bit of an
claimed the
annoying
mockingbird.
bird for some people, but they're still really cool. You
On
know,
the real, I think this is
mockingbird.
like the second or
They
third state
mock,
I've seen
they
that's
mimic,
claimed the
They do what they
mockingbird.
want to do. The mockingbird is the state bird of Florida. Thanks for watching this homeschool pop
Hey, thanks for
video
showing
on
it
the
to me,
state
bud.
of
You guys are doing a
Florida,
great
the
job. All right,
orange
what's the next state in
the
alphabetical order
sunshine
after Florida?
state. We hope you
A, B,
learned
C,
a
D,
lot
E,
of
F,
new
G.
things. If there's a
G would be
fact
Georgia,
about
right?
Florida that you know about that you want to share with us, share that in the comment section below, and we hope to see you next video.
Mosquitoes are the state bird. That's funny. I hit the button. I hit the button. Play the video. Thank you. Yeah, this is kind of going to be my content this week, guys. I'm learning about America. I don't know. We'll figure something out for the last couple days of the week. I mean, Saturday we're playing Park. Don't get it twisted. Even if I'm not in the mood to play video games. Right now, I'm just not feeling video games right now.
Buckle
I don't
in,
know.
get ready for fun and learn.
So even if
But
I'm
do
not
you
feeling video
already
games, we're
know
going to play
where
Park on
Georgia
Saturday.
is?
But
Where is Georgia? We're about to share that with you, but maybe you already know. Where is it?
I'm curious about
Georgia
Oklahoma.
is
I don't know
right
anything about
here.
Oklahoma.
Georgia's down
I'm curious
here
about
in a region of the United
a
States.
lot of the states up
called
in this fucking
the
squiggly area up here.
Southeast. Georgia is in the southeast.
I want to know about all
region
these states,
of
bro.
the
I really
United
do.
States. Cool.
I feel like Georgia's
Now we're
flag is
look
gonna hold it
closer
down.
At some of the places that surround the state of Georgia.
You know what's
The
annoying
first
is when
thing
they
to point
tells me
out
what
is
states are
Georgia
around it.
is an
That's kind of
east
annoying
coastal
because
state,
I know
which means it is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. To the northwest is the state of Tennessee. It's surrounded by 5 other states and also bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, and it's in a region of the United States called the Southeast. Okay, now we're going to answer this question. What are Georgia's
go.
nicknames? That's a wonderful question to ask.
I have no idea.
We know where Georgia is now, but what are Georgia's nicknames? Well, Georgia really has 2 main nicknames.
A
The
lot of these
first
states have 2
nickname
main
is the
nicknames.
Peach State. Yeah,
What?
that's right, the Peach State.
That's
the
trash.
second nickname is the Empire State of the South.
Whoa,
We're gonna look
that's
closely
low-key
at
kind
both
of-
of these nicknames
that's kind of heat.
of the state of Georgia.
The Empire State of the South.
Okay, so why is Georgia the peach state? Well, they grow so many peaches
Cool.
in Georgia. But not just that, the quality of peaches are famous all across the United States, Georgia is famous for their peaches.
Bro, we grow peaches up here. You ain't so special,
Don't
bro.
you just love how fuzzy peaches are? They're like little fruity animals.
Easy, relax.
After the
Guy's losing his mind.
mid-1800s, a lot of farmers in Georgia turned to peaches as one of their favorite crops to grow. Peaches are so nutritious, they're so great for you, and they're tasty too. They have lots and lots of minerals, tons of vitamin C, and they have a lot of fiber too.
Okay.
Just remember, in the center of a peach is something called a pit. This is the seed of the peach, which helps grow more peaches in the future when you plant it.
It's kind of a trip that vegetables and like fruits and stuff have
Just
seeds
don't
like
eat
that,
it.
dude.
Don't
When
eat
you
the
think about it, it's
pit.
kind of wild.
It's not yummy. So Georgia is the peach state. Georgia is famous for their peaches.
Got it.
Okay, now why is Georgia called the Empire State of the South?
Explain this without mentioning
You may remember
racism
that
at all.
New
Go ahead.
York
Oh, wait.
is called the Empire State, but why is Georgia called the Empire State of the South?
Go ahead, explain without talking about
Georgia
anything racial.
is
Go ahead.
called the Empire State of the South because of its rich resources.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
For
no.
example, Georgia is rich in a type of rock called marble, and marble is a very important type of rock to build with. If you have ever seen the Lincoln Memorial, much of that memorial was built with Georgia marble. That's fascinating, isn't it? Georgia is full of incredible natural resources like marble, which is why Georgia is called the Empire State of the South. Okay, now we're going to look at the flag of the state of Georgia. And in fact, this has not been the flag of the state of Georgia very long. It was adopted as the flag of Georgia.
What was the old flag,
in
I wonder?
2003.
What was the old flag, I
The
wonder?
Georgia flag has 3 stripes. A red stripe. a
Couldn't
red
have anything to
stripe,
do with
and
the
another red stripe.
Confederate flag. Couldn't have anything to do with the fact that the fucking
In the top
Confederacy,
left-hand
the
corner
capital
of the
of the
flag
Confederacy
is the state
during the
seal
Civil War
with a
was in
blue
Georgia.
backdrop
That couldn't have anything to do with why they're the Empire
13
State of the
white
South.
stars
Their flag
surrounding
being
it.
4 years, 20, less than 20 years old. That
Represent
couldn't have
the
anything to do with the
13
fact that they've been
original
fucking digging their
colonies.
heels in on racism since under the racist
The
past
state
since
seal features
you know.
a Revolutionary War soldier surrounded by these 3
Bruh,
pillars.
I love how these videos
Wisdom,
are for kids, so they
justice,
can't really
and
go into
moderation.
any of the darkness our country has in
It's a
its
cool
history.
flag.
It's pretty great. Not a pun, not making a crack
All right, now
by
we're
saying
gonna
darkness. I
look
mean,
at
like
a couple
the
of
fucked up
places
shit
in
that
the
happened,
state
you know,
of
less than
Georgia.
100, like 100 years ago or
First,
whatever.
There's the city of Atlanta.
Bro.
Atlanta is
Oh
the
my God, I
capital
love how
and
they
largest city
jump
in
and
Georgia.
juke around it. Like, bro.
Then further south and to the west is the city of Columbus. Columbus is the 2nd largest city in Georgia.
Their flag is like 12 years
Now
old.
here is our final question. What is the state bird of Georgia?
Bro, you guys are fucking half-stepping over there in Georgia, bro.
The
You gotta
state
get your
bird
shit
of
together.
Georgia is the brown thrasher. The brown thrasher loves to sing and is a cute little brown bird.
But, bro,
also
a brown thrasher, that's a dope bird,
defends
though,
its
low-key.
nest with bravery. Here's a picture
And I don't hate their
of
flag.
a snake coming
I just
into
think,
one of the
you know.
nests of the brown thrashers, and these
I
brown
don't know.
thrashers
If it's
are
brand new, they
attacking.
could've probably done
They're
better.
making sure that their nest is safe, that the eggs are safe. They're tremendous birds that want to protect their young. Wow, that was fun. Thanks for
Okay.
watching this.
What's after
homeschool
Georgia?
video on
Alphabetical
the
order.
state
What do we
of
got next?
Georgia, the Peach State, the Empire State of the South. Are there facts
What do
that
we got?
missed about the state of Georgia?
A, B, C, D,
Let
F, G,
us know in the
H.
comment section below.
Is there any
We'd
H
love to
states?
learn more about Georgia,
I,
and
Indiana,
we hope
Illinois.
to
Here we
see
go.
you Next video.
Which one's first? Indiana, and okay. Illinois? The bird is even racist?
You don't have to be done learning. Click one of these boxes to watch another state's video, or click the icon in the middle of the screen.
I wish they were set up on their like on a playlist on the channel in alphabetical order. Sadly they aren't. They're just in a playlist on this guy's channel, the Homeschool Pop channel, like in an erratic order. So I'm trying to do them in alphabetical because it's just easier for me. If I miss a state, I apologize. I'm trying to remember all the states. I didn't get a list of the states. I was supposed to.
So I've
Okay,
got my
Wicked, this
essay
one's for
written,
you, Wicked.
And I've been working on it for about a week.
Hawaii.
I'll show you
Fuck.
how I use
Okay.
Grammarly
Damn it. I knew I was
to
going to forget one.
Okay, so here's my essay, and I'm going to click through Grammarly suggestions in the right panel. Your sentence may be...
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you, JP. Yeah, I'm going to miss some.
Buckle in.
I always
Get ready
forget the
for
states,
fun and
bro.
learning. This is a homeschool.
50th and most recent state to join the United
Hawaii
States.
is dope. I've been to Hawaii. That being said, I don't know what their flag
Hawaii
looks like. I don't know what their
became a
bird
state
is.
on August 21st, 1959. And Hawaii is such a great addition to the United States. Hawaii is a very unique state. For example, Hawaii is the only state made up entirely of islands.
Pretty dope.
This is also interesting. Hawaii is the only state that is not in North America. So where exactly is the state of Hawaii?
It's in the Pacific Ocean.
Hawaii is one of two states that's not connected to the continental United States. Now, where is Hawaii? Do you know? Where is Hawaii? Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there in the
here is
water,
where
you dummy.
Hawaii is. Here
Jesus.
is where the state of Hawaii is.
It's like he wants these kids to touch their televisions. You know what I mean?
The only other state
flag
that's
has the
not
big kahuna. Does it
connected
really?
to the
That's
continental
dope.
United States besides Hawaii is the state of Alaska. Alaska is up here. It's actually so far north that it's connected to Canada instead of the United States. But it is still very much a part of the United States. It's actually the largest state in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Found that out yesterday. I was like, wait, what? I thought Texas had the
state
largest
of
state.
Hawaii
And
is
they're like,
bordered by
nah,
just
Alaska
one
kicks
thing.
Texas's
It's
ass
bordered
in sheer volume
completely by
and size.
water and
I mean, not
ocean.
inhabitable,
Do you know the name of this ocean?
territory, but like as far as overall territory,
Yeah,
dude.
the Pacific
I was like, what?
Ocean.
Alaska?
Hawaii is in the Pacific region.
Yeah, we get it, dude. What's its
It's
nickname?
considered one of the Pacific states. All of the states of the United States that border the Pacific Ocean are considered Pacific states.
Yeah, we got it, dude.
Wonderful. Now we're going to look at a common nickname of the state of Hawaii.
Hit me.
Hawaii has one main nickname, and that nickname is the Aloha State.
I knew that. See, I was like, I don't know what it is. No, I knew that.
Here's
I've heard
a
that.
picture of the word aloha spelled on a beach with seashells. Do you know what the word aloha means? Yeah,
It says hello and goodbye.
aloha means hello in Hawaiian. Hawaii is known as the Aloha State because of how friendly and welcoming the people are. So Hawaii is the Aloha State, which literally means the hello state, a state that's friendly and welcoming to people, so hospitable, so kind. The Aloha
Literally, tourism
State.
is like 80% of the revenue of that state, too, bro. It's like they rely on
If you are
us.
ever in Hawaii, make sure you say aloha, which means hello. Now we're going to look at the flag.
Here we
of
go.
the
Hit me.
state
Give me something
of
good.
Hawaii.
I want palm trees. I want a sunset. I want something dope.
Here is the flag of the state.
Ah,
of
come
Hawaii.
on. What are we, New Zealand? Oh, man. This flag
It
sucks.
was adopted as the flag of Hawaii. before
Boo.
Hawaii
I don't
was
like this one.
even
The
a
Union
state
Jacks
in
on
the
it? Come on. What is this?
mid-1800s. There are 8 alternating horizontal stripes
Boo.
of red, white, and blue, which represent the islands of Hawaii.
I mean, it's got the right colors,
there are
but
8 islands that are a part
you don't need.
of
I mean, you got a
Hawaii.
Union Jack on your flag, but you're an American state. What's going on here, dude?
In the top left-hand corner of the flag is the British flag.
Yeah,
In
no shit.
fact, the flag of the state of Hawaii is the only state flag that features a flag of a different country
Yeah, it better
inside
be.
of it.
What the fuck are they doing over there? Hey, Hawaii, button your shit up. What the fuck?
British
What the
flag
fuck
is
are you doing,
on
bro?
the
Whose
Hawaiian
team are you
flag
on,
to
Hawaii?
honor Hawaii's friendship with the British.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Now we are going to look at some cool places
Officially the worst
in
flag.
state
Worse than
of
Arkansas. At least
Hawaii.
Arkansas is just a red X. You know what I mean?
Right here is the city of Honolulu. Honolulu is the capital and largest
That's a
city
dirty bird,
in
bro.
Hawaii.
I did not know that Hawaii had a Union Jack
Then
on their
down
flag, bro.
here
That
is the largest
unacceptable,
island
dude.
of
I
the
might have to
state
veto
of
Hawaii, dude.
Hawaii.
I may have to veto those guys, bro. That is bullshit, dude,
This
in my
island
opinion.
bears the same name
I don't
as
know
the
much, but I know if you're in
state.
America,
See,
you
each
should be in
of these
America. You know what I
islands
mean?
has a name,
Shouldn't be
and
kissing
this
the
island
feeble
down here is
90-year-old
called
queen's ring, dude,
Hawaii,
on your
just
flag.
like Hawaii, the state. Hawaii is the island with 5 volcanoes.
Dude, I went to the Volcano National Reserve
Perhaps
thing
the
over
most
there in
famous
Hawaii
of
when I was
these
over there.
volcanoes
Bro,
is
dope.
Kilauea.
Just
Kilauea has
huge
been
craters and, like,
erupting
you know,
constantly
like,
since
frosted up
1983.
test flags, only
That's a
state
long
flags that can fly at the same
time.
height as the U.S. Nice, bro.
Here is a picture of Kilauea, and as we said, it's been erupting since 1983.
Bro,
it is one
There,
of the
I would
most
argue there's no more
active
patriotic
volcanoes
flag than
in
the
the
flag of
entire
Washington
world.
State.
And catch
It has
this, over
goddamn George
2.5
Washington on it, dude.
million people
It's green,
visit
which is
Kilauea
dope,
every
but then also it's
year.
got George goddamn Washington on it, repping, just going ooh, ooh, like right in the middle of the
Now we're
flag,
gonna
bro.
answer this
It's
final
sick.
question. What is the state bird of Hawaii? That's a wonderful question. What is the state bird of Hawaii?
The pelican.
The state bird of Hawaii goes by 2 names:
Who's that,
Hawaiian
duck?
goose or nene.
Nene. Ooh, it's the nene.
Nene are found only in Hawaii.
That's
They're
dope.
in no other part of the world. They are
See,
much
that's
smaller
the kind of
than other
flag, or that's the
geese,
kind
and
of goose you should, or
unfortunately
the
have been
bird
endangered
you should have.
for
A bird that's
very
like literally
long
only at your
time.
spot. They get extra points for their bird, but their flag is trash.
Thankfully, the state
Officially.
of Hawaii does a good job of protecting the nene population so that the Hawaiian goose does not go extinct.
And I'm happy for them
Thanks
for
for
that.
watching
That's
this
dope.
homeschool pop
That's
video
actually
on
dope,
the state
dude.
of
Low-key,
Hawaii,
that's, like,
the Aloha
actually dope.
State.
I like their bird
Are
a
there
lot. The
things
bird
that
makes
we
up for the
didn't
fact that they got,
mention in this
you know,
video? Of course
some
there are.
England on their
Let
flag,
us know in
dude.
the comment section below
Which
what
is unacceptable
you've
in my
learned
opinion.
about the state of Hawaii, and we hope to
All right,
see
let's hit
you
Illinois.
next
This is Wickeds. This is Wickeds. Does it whip? I mean, we know what Nene is. I mean, does it whip? Whip. We know what Nene is.
I'm Dr.
So
Jeff Finneker, and today we're gonna
You're not a
explore the
doctor, sir.
science
There's
of
no
the
chance.
sun and other stuff.
there's less than no chance that you're.
well, buckle
Oh
in.
well, buckle up. Shut up.
What are the state nicknames? In other words, what are some other names for Illinois? Illinois is called the Prairie State.
Ah, that's
Why
weak
it's
as fuck,
called the
bro.
Prairie State?
Wicked, your state's
Well,
called the
most
Prairie
of the
State. That's
land
weak as hell,
in
bro.
Illinois is very flat,
Trash.
and there are tons of farms. That's why it's called the
Trash.
Prairie State. Illinois is also called the Land of Lincoln, which has
That's pretty
actually
dope.
been on the license plates
Okay,
of
that's pretty
Illinois
dope.
since 1954.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope. The Prairie State, though, that's
Abraham
trash.
Lincoln spent much of his life in Illinois. He lived in Springfield, the capital of Illinois, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Okay, well, where is Illinois? Where in the United States is Illinois? Illinois is right here. It's colored blue. Illinois is in a region of the United
I will say
States
this: the
called
views.
the Midwest.
Illinois has more views than most of the videos have. It's got almost 130,000
Let's review.
views, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Illinois
got a pretty
has
good view
two
count.
main nicknames,
this
the
particular
Prairie
video.
State and the Land of Lincoln.
Prairie State. That's weak, bro.
And Illinois is right here in the Midwest region of the United States. Let's learn some more cool facts about the state of Illinois, the Prairie State, the Land of Lincoln.
Okay, hit me.
Here is the state flag of Illinois.
That's kind of dope,
And
I guess.
here
It's
is
got a
what is
bald
called
eagle
the
on it.
Seal of Illinois. The two look very similar, don't they?
Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, bro. I mean, it's like,
They
it's
both
pretty dope.
feature an eagle with the state motto in its beak: State Sovereignty, National Union.
Okay.
That was their way of saying, we make our own decisions as a state, but we're part of a bigger family, the family of the United States of America.
I can get behind that. All right. Flag's pretty dope. I can live with their
You may
flag.
have noticed there are 2 years in this seal, 1818 and 1868. Those 2 years are very special to the people of Illinois.
They wanted to see if she tells the kids about the murder
You
rate.
see,
Yeah, right?
Illinois became a state in 1818. And this picture of the eagle became the seal of Illinois in 1868.
A lot of flags have co-opted the eagle, though.
Okay,
It makes
so
sense. It's
here's
like the national
Illinois
bird,
again.
right?
What
But
a nice-looking state. In the northeastern part of the state is Chicago. Chicago's right there on the top. Do you see
oh,
it?
you mean Chirac? Yeah.
Chicago
I got people up
is
there.
the
They're
largest
ducking bullets.
city in
Okay, it's not
Illinois.
as pretty as you might think.
And then Springfield, another major city of Illinois, is down near the middle of the state. Springfield is the capital of Illinois. And do you remember who lived in Springfield?
Homer Simpson. Oh,
Yeah,
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Remember, Illinois
Wait, Homer
is
does.
also
Homer and
called
Marge
the
and those
land
those
of
bratty little shit
Lincoln.
kids of
That's
theirs.
a nickname of Illinois. And Abraham Lincoln lived in the capital, Springfield.
Got it. No, I remember. Yep. Land of Lincoln.
Let's talk more about Chicago, the largest city in Illinois.
Oh, the Windy City?
Chicago is one of the most famous cities in the United States. In fact, you've probably heard of it before.
Yeah, kind of have heard a little bit about it, bro.
It's incredible. About 10 million people live in Chicago. 10 million people! In fact, it is the third highest populated
Murder capital of the
city
state. Yup,
in
100%.
the United States.
The locals call it Chirac. Like, they're not going to have that in these videos, though, JP. I'm not looking at real information. I'm looking at, like, coddled, like, set up perfectly just for
that
a
is
little
something
kid type
called
information.
cloud
That's what we're
gate. At
watching
the
right
time
now.
we're
You know what I
making
mean?
this
It's
video,
amazing how they
about
shuck and jive over the
12
nasty
years
parts.
old,
You know what I
and
mean?
it's a
Like, this is supposed to be for
fascinating
kids.
piece of art, and it's nicknamed the Bean because it looks like a giant bean in the middle of Chicago, and it's a place people love to go and get their pictures taken. If you ever want to see a giant bean, I mean, it's Cloudgate, but something that looks like a bean, go to Chicago and say, I want to see the bean.
That's a good way to get arrested.
Now,
Wrong
this
part
is
of
kind
town.
of cool. Chicago has been called the Windy City since the 1800s.
Yeah.
Truth be told, people argue about the origin of the nickname, but Chicago is a very windy city. There's a lot of wind there, so no matter what the origin of that name is, the name fits. So it's kind of stuck around all through these years. When you hear the name Windy City, think of Chicago.
All right. Kind of already knew that.
You know, we've been talking about Chicago, but remember, Illinois is the prairie state. Farming is a big part of Illinois' economy, and so much
That I
of the
didn't
state
know.
is made up of farmland. Illinois truly is the prairie state.
Boo. That's a weak fucking nickname. Prairie State. That's weak.
All right, here's the final
Here we go.
question.
Hit us with a
What
good
is
bird.
the
We need a good
state
bird.
What is the state bird of Illinois? The state bird of Illinois is the cardinal.
That's the
cardinal
second
is
state
the
that has a
state
cardinal.
bird
Bro,
of
Delaware or something like that. One of
Illinois.
those ones has a cardinal. This one has a cardinal. You know what doesn't have a cardinal?
Cardinals are
Arizona.
most
Even though their
well-known
fucking
for their
football team's the
red
Cardinals.
color, but
It's
they have
infuriating.
Very, very loud calls, and they're very
Bro.
territorial, and they look super cool. Wow, that
Why are
wraps
all these
it up.
states
Thanks for
sharing
watching this
birds, bro?
homeschool pop video on
What is going
Illinois,
on?
The prairie state, the land of Lincoln. If there are facts that we missed that you know of, feel free and share them in the comments section below. We weren't able to include everything. We would love to hear from you, and we hope to see you again soon.
All right, Indiana, a state I don't know anything about. This one's gonna be good. I get the feeling.
Replace
Wow.
your hand-printed
Chicago,
documents with remarkable
C-
tools.
flag.
Only tablets and feels.
D- state nickname.
Take notes.
And your bird is a copycat bird, so
Oh,
we're going to give
wow.
that a D as well.
Buckle in. Get
Chicago's
ready
shit.
for fun and
I'm
learning.
just going to put
This
that
is
out
a
there.
homeschool pop.
Here is a map of the United States. We're going to go
Wicked,
ahead and
your state's
locate
trash. I'm
where
just gonna put that out
Indiana
there, dude.
is. Do you know where the state of Indiana is?
Steve Bird is a bullet.
Indiana is right here on the United States map. Indiana is in a region of the United States called the Midwest.
All right. Go Hoosiers. Basketball Hall of Fame's in
Wonderful.
Indiana, right?
Now we're going to take a few
think.
moments to look at the states that border Indiana.
James Naismith, dude. Indiana. Peach baskets.
Bordering Indiana to the north is the state of Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's dope, too. I can't wait to do Michigan. Michigan's going to be good. Go
Bordering
Pistons.
Indiana to the east is the state of Ohio.
That's a state I don't care about. Cleveland sucks.
Then bordering Indiana to the south is the state of Kentucky.
That's one that I don't know shit about. What, the horse race? That's about all I know about
And
Kentucky.
finally bordering Indiana to the west is the state of Illinois.
Which we just
In
saw,
all,
and
there
it's
are
very
4
unimpressive.
states that border Indiana. To review, Indiana is right here on the United States map, in a region of the United States called the Midwest.
All right.
Awesome. Now we're going to look at the main nickname of the state of Indiana to learn even more. The main nickname of the state of Indiana is the Hoosier State.
Nice.
That's right, the Hoosier State.
Nice.
Wait, so why is Indiana called the Hoosier State? That's an interesting nickname. Why is Indiana called the Hoosier State?
I don't actually know, so I'm actually curious about
The
this.
truth is, no one really knows. There
Oh,
are
what?
some stories
Okay,
and
right
some
on. I was gonna say,
theories,
I'm
but
a dummy,
no one
so-
knows for sure why Indiana is called the Hoosier State. This we do know. Indiana has been called the Hoosier State since the 1830s. There was a newspaper that was named after that nickname, and it was used in poems, and in toasts, and in letters. It became so commonly used that everyone was confused. It was like, why are we even calling Indiana the Hoosier State? Why are we calling ourselves Hoosiers? No one really knew. So all of a sudden, stories and explanations started sprouting to try to explain why Indiana was the Hoosier State.
You know what? That's
Some
kind of
of the
dope.
explanations
I'm
are
gonna be
pretty
honest.
silly. Like, if someone came to a pioneer cabin in Indiana and knocked on a door, that person would respond, "Who's there?" You know, asking who's there, but it would kind of sound like Hoosier.
Nah,
You
that
know,
ain't it.
Hoosier. And that happened so much that the state became known as the Hoosier State.
No.
That one doesn't sound right. I don't know. It's a little bit
That one's
silly.
trash. I think it's Canadians
Or
going, hey, you
that there was
Hoosier.
a man named Hoosier that hired people, and then the entire state was named the Hoosier State.
Why do you put Santa up there? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, that's definitely Santa Claus, not Hoosier. Okay, I know we don't have a picture of him, but we've got to come up with a better picture than Santa Claus. Okay.
No, he's going for a joke.
It's gonna
Okay.
be
That's gross.
confusing. All right. Santa has nothing to do with why Indiana is called the Hoosier State. In fact, no one really knows why Indiana is called the Hoosier State, but it probably doesn't have anything to do with Santa Claus. All right, let's move on. Just to show you how bizarre some of these stories are, one explanation is that someone found an ear on the ground and said, "Whose ear?" And it turned into a Hoosier. These stories are too...
Oh, the
nutsy.
Who's There?
They're
That one?
crazy. Oh, it's fun, though. It's funny. All right, this
Bro,
is probably not
Canadians.
why
It's
Indiana's
Canadians. They
called
came
the
down, they're like,
Hoosier
who are these
State when
Hoosiers?
it's found in the
They're like, we're
area. It's
Hoosiers?
like,
Oh, I guess we're
Hoosier.
Hoosiers. Those guys said we were
You don't
Hoosiers.
just find ears.
I think
on the
that's what it
ground.
was. It's the Canadians, dude. You got to blame the Canadians for that one, I think.
All right, so Indiana is the Hoosier State. It's been called that since the 1830s, and we don't really know why, which is pretty fascinating. Now we're going to take some time to look at the flag of the state.
All right, hit
of
me with the flag.
Indiana.
Have a cool flag, at least.
Here it is. Here is the flag of the state of Indiana.
I don't love it. Kind of weak. I mean, it's cool,
It
I
is a
guess.
blue flag with a gold torch in the middle.
Give me a good reason for the stars, though. Don't just have
Surrounding
stars.
the gold torch is a circle of 13 stars.
Oh, for the original
it's the
colonies.
outer circle, and it has 13 stars representing the 13 original colonies.
Right, okay. We can get behind that. Why the torch, though?
Inside that circle is a semicircle with 5 gold stars. These represent the next 5 states that joined the United States. The 19th star is a big star with the name Indiana above
bird's
it,
pretty shit?
and it's
Oh,
the
no.
gold star above that gold torch. It represents the fact that Indiana was the 19th state to join the United States.
All right, I can get behind this flag. There's like a good meaning for everything. Did they explain the torch? I
Here
don't
is
think
Indiana
they did.
again. We're going to locate the capital and largest city in Indiana, which is right here in the middle of the state, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Indianapolis is the capital and largest city in Indiana. One of the things that the city of Indianapolis is most famous for is a
NASCAR.
race called the Indianapolis 500, sometimes just called the Indy 500.
Yep. Of course, we all know about
It is
that.
considered by many to be the greatest spectacle in racing, with as many as 300,000 people in attendance when the race happens. All right,
Bro,
here's
I
our
don't get
final
it. How does
question.
NASCAR
What
make
is the
money?
state
I
bird
don't
of
understand
Indiana?
it.
The state bird of Indiana is the northern cardinal.
Bro.
That's right, the northern cardinal.
How about every state's the cardinal? How about we
They
all
are
just
the
become the
most
cardinal?
popular
What the
bird
fuck,
to have
bro?
as your state bird. In fact, 7
Come
states
on.
have the northern cardinal as their state bird.
7? Did they say 7 states?
They enjoy visiting bird feeders and like taking.
Did he
a
just say
dip
7
in
states have the
bird baths.
cardinal? Hold on.
Indiana is the northern cardinal. That's right, the northern cardinal. They are the most popular bird to have as your state bird. In fact, 7 states have the northern
Jesus,
cardinal
7 states
as
have.
their state bird.
Come on, bro.
They enjoy visiting bird feeders and like taking
Whoa,
a dip.
that's weak,
in
dude. That's
bird
actually weak.
baths.
I need to know who the
Just
first
know
state
they can
was
get
to
a
get the
little
cardinal, because then all the other states are a bunch of
territorial,
haters,
okay?
dude, and
Sometimes they even
copycats.
attack their own reflections in mirrors and windows and stuff because they think it's another bird, and they want to attack it because they're very territorial. Thanks for watching this homeschool pop video on
Okay,
the state
H.I.
of Indiana, the Hoosier state.
J. Is there any
something
J
you
states?
know of about Indiana and would love to share with us?
Okay, we know we
Let
got
us
J
know in the
states.
comment
That's
section
Kansas,
below,
Kentucky.
and we hope to see
Do we have
you
any J
next
states?
video.
In my brain right now, I can't come up with one. New Jersey, but that's N, new. We're going to K, right? Kansas?
You don't have to be done learning. Click one of these boxes to watch another state's video, or click the icon in the middle of the screen to subscribe.
Okay, that's not a cardinal. Do you see that on the see on the thumbnail? It's not a cardinal, so that's good.
Whoa, adapted
I hate this
Minecraft.
commercial.
Come explore the site with me. I'm in
It's Kansas next, right? Then it would be Kentucky.
Oh, wow. Buckle in. Get ready for fun and learning. This is a homeschool pop U.S. States video.
Kansas, but you'll
Okay,
know a
no
lot of
J,
cool
got
facts
it.
about Kansas. So if somebody asks,
I told
you,
myself
"You know
yesterday,
about
like,
the
I
state
gotta
Kansas?" You'll be like, "Of
take a second after the
course, I
stream
saw
and
the
like
video."
write down all the states in alphabetical order off of like a
The
off the
first
internet
thing
or
we
whatever.
wanna
Like
learn
type in
about Kansas
alphabetical
is
order
where
U.S.
is it?
states
If
and
you
like
wanna
write them down
visit
so I wouldn't miss
Kansas,
one.
where
But I
do you
didn't do it.
need
I
to
procrastinated
go?
on that. So we're gonna wing
Here's
it.
a
Hope I don't
map
miss your
of the
guys' state. I
United
apologize
States.
if I do.
Do you happen to know where the state of Kansas is?
I actually don't. Which one is it? Was
Where
it this one?
is the state of
Is it that one or is it
Kansas
this
on
one?
the
This one,
United
right?
States map?
Which one is it, guys? Help me. Help me.
Yeah, the state of Kansas is right here.
Got it.
The state
Nailed
of
it.
Kansas
Let's
is
go.
right here in a region of the United States
Called the flyover
the
states.
Midwest.
Called the flyover states. Called the states
Kansas
no one cares
is
about.
pretty much smack dab in the middle of the continental United States, isn't it?
It Loki is kind of the center. That's pretty cool. It's got that going
This
for it,
is
I guess.
interesting. Even though Kansas is in the middle of the United States, it's only bordered by 4 states. All right, let's look at them one by one. bordering
Alright.
Kansas to the north is the state of Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska's another one where
Then
I don't know
to the
shit about
east
Nebraska,
is the
bro.
state of Missouri.
I mean, the football team's pretty big deal, like
Bordering
Cornhuskers. So
Kansas
corn
to the
is a big deal
south
up there, I
is
guess,
the
right?
state of Oklahoma.
That's about it, though.
And bordering Kansas to the west is the state of Colorado.
We did Colorado already. That one was
To
cool.
review, Kansas is pretty much in the middle of the United States in a region of the U.S. called the Midwest.
Yeah, you already said that. You're repeating yourself.
That was cool. Now we're going to look at 2 nicknames of the state of Kansas so we can learn even more. Those 2 nicknames for Kansas are the Sunflower State
Not bad.
and the Wheat State.
The wheat state? Shut up.
All
Bro.
right, let's look at the first one. Why
Wheat.
is Kansas called the Sunflower State?
I mean, because they have sunflowers in it, I'm guessing, right?
Well, sunflowers grow all over the state of Kansas, especially in the western part of Kansas. Sunflowers are everywhere. They grow in people's yards, they grow on farms, and they grow in the wild.
All right.
Sunflowers can get quite large. In fact, they can grow as tall as 9 feet. You can find sunflowers that are 9 feet tall, which is great because they're
Sunflowers
very
are a pretty dope
practical,
flower,
too.
honestly.
You can eat the seeds, and you can make sunflower oil from the seeds, and it's incredibly healthy.
All right.
While sunflowers do grow in other states, Kansas will always be the sunflower state.
I can get behind that. That's cool. They got their own little
That's
flower
neat, but
monopoly
why is
going over there. I
Kansas
respect
the
it.
wheat state? The wheat state. Well, Kansas grows a lot of wheat. A lot of wheat. To give you some idea, there are 8.8 million acres of wheat in the state of Kansas. That's
Damn.
a whole lot.
That is actually a lot of wheat.
As you might imagine, Kansas is one of the largest producers of wheat in the United States.
All right.
In fact, each year, Kansas produces enough wheat to bake 36 billion loaves of bread. 36 billion loaves of bread. That's a ton of wheat.
That's a lot of bread. Atkins will not be pleased.
So Kansas
to hear that
is
that much
the
bread is still getting
sunflower
produced.
state, and it's also known as the wheat state. Okay, now we're gonna look at the flag.
Oh, that's a
of
cool
the
flag. I
state
like
of
that flag.
Kansas. The flag
I
of
think
the
I'm
state of
drawn
Kansas
to
is a
emblems,
blue
you know what I mean?
flag
And
with
good
the
coloring.
State seal in the middle and a sunflower on top of the state.
Well, it's the
seal.
sunflower state after all. No, their
The
flag's
state
dope. I like their
seal in
flag.
the
I
middle
give
of the flag
extra points
tells
for a neat
little
kind
bit
of
about
cool
the
emblem.
history of
And
Kansas. You
coloring
can
it
see
in
the
is always a good
landscape with
move,
The
I feel like,
rising
for
sun,
me.
the settler's cabin with a man plowing the field, a wagon train heading west. You can see Native Americans hunting the American bison, and you could see a cluster of 34 stars near the top of the seal. Those 34 stars represent the fact that Kansas was the 34th state to join the United States.
Okay. Yeah, I like that flag. See, this
And of course,
it's not a
you
fancy
know
flag.
why the sunflower is there. You know, Kansas is the sunflower state.
It's not
so
a
there's
fancy flag per
sunflower
se,
on
but it's like
top
it hits
of
all the
state
notes,
seal
dude. It's got a good
on
emblem
the
that
flag
shows some of the
of
shit that's going on in the
Kansas.
state. It's got the
All
name
right,
of the state
now
on it,
we are
obviously.
going to learn
It's got a good
about
color to
where
it. It's not just a
two
piece of white
important
fabric.
places are in the state of Kansas.
I give them big points
the
for their
first
flag.
is the city of Topeka. Topeka is the capital of Kansas.
All right.
Then southwest of Topeka is the city of Wichita.
I know Wichita.
is
I mean, I've
the
heard of Topeka,
largest
but I know
city
Wichita, dude.
in Kansas. Wow, here is our final question.
'Kay.
What is the state bird of Kansas?
The golden breast wren.
The state bird of Kansas is the western meadow lark.
Damn
You
it.
can see it's got an insect in its beak because they love insects. The western meadow lark loves open fields and insects. So it's like insects are like candy bars to the western meadowlark. You know,
It's like
he's
candy
"All right,
bars.
I don't know why you're taking
Okay.
my picture. Let me eat this insect in peace, okay? I just want to eat.
I think
this
there's a handful of
insect."
states that have
The
meadowlark, by the
western
way, as well. I've seen meadowlark before. That's not the only state that does the meadowlark
Thanks
for
for
their bird.
watching this homeschool pop video.
HJKL,
on the state of
so now we're in the
Kansas,
Louisiana?
sunflower state, the wheat state.
Right?
Do you know any facts about Kansas that we did not include in this video? Let us know in the comment section below. We hope you had a great time learning, and we hope to see you next video.
Is there any other L states? Am I missing an L state? Louisiana is the next state, right?
I booked our hotel and kayak. It's flexible if we need to cancel.
Cancel. I haven't left the house in years.
Easy there.
Oh, wow. But we are going to look at some awesome facts, and this is the first fact right here. Where is Louisiana? If you want to visit Louisiana, where in the United States do you need to go? This is going to be fun. Okay, do you know which of these states is Louisiana? Do you know where Louisiana is? Yeah, Louisiana
It's
is
the
way
boot.
down here in a region of the United States called the Gulf Coast. The Gulf
The
Coast.
Gulf Coast.
The reason Louisiana is in the Gulf
Hey, there's
Coast
Texas right there,
region
dude,
is
next to
because
Louisiana,
it borders
dude.
a body of water to the south called the Gulf of Mexico. Louisiana is also bordered by 3 states.
What?
To the east of Louisiana is the state of Mississippi. Then directly to the
MISSISSIPPI.
north of Louisiana is the
Super
state
fun
of
state to spell.
Arkansas.
We already did that one. They have the worst flag. So
And
far, they
finally,
have the
to
worst flag.
West of Louisiana is the state of Texas. Louisiana is surrounded by some pretty cool places. Next, we're going to answer this question. Does Louisiana have any nicknames? That's a good question. Are there any other names that the state of Louisiana goes by? Well, Louisiana has 2 main nicknames. The first is the Pelican State.
Okay.
The
I'm hoping
second
that's their
nickname
bird.
Is the
It'd make no
Bayou
sense if it wasn't.
State.
The Bayou State? That's kind of dope.
Louisiana is called the Pelican State because there are a lot of pelicans. Look at this group of pelicans. Hey, hope you're getting along. No fighting, no fighting. There are so many pelicans in Louisiana, especially along the coast. No, look at this group of pelicans. There are pelicans of all kinds in Louisiana. And this is just like a family. They're just swimming together and everything. Louisiana truly is the
This guy's family
Pelican
left him,
State.
for sure.
Now, Louisiana isn't just the Pelican State, it's also the Bayou State.
All right.
Hey, what does that word bayou mean?
Isn't that like swamp or
We're
something?
the Bayou State. What is a bayou? Well, a bayou is a body of water in a flat, low area. These swampy wetlands are home to some amazing creatures, like this American crocodile, and also herons, turtles, alligators, shrimp, shellfish, catfish, frogs, toads, snakes, even leeches. Louisiana is called the Bayou State because there are so many bayous. Bayous are swampy wetlands that are home to amazing creatures.
True. I'm with you on that.
To review, Louisiana has 2 main nicknames, the Pelican State and the Bayou State. Nice alligator, nice alligator. Remember, there are alligators and crocodiles in the bayou, and let's learn about the flag. Okay, nice alligator, be kind, like Mr. Whiskers.
The alligator ate Mr. Whiskers. I'm
Here
just gonna
is
put
the
that out there.
flag of the state of Louisiana.
Ooh, pelican on it? That's dope. I
It
can
is
get
a
with that.
blue flag that features a mother pelican providing for and protecting her 3 pelican chicks. Below the pelicans on the flag is a banner with the state motto, which is Union, Justice, and Confidence.
That's dope.
All right, now it's time to look at some interesting places in the state of Louisiana.
All right. The French
Right
Quarter.
here is the city
Mardi
of
Gras.
Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is the capital of the state of Louisiana.
All right.
And then down here is the city of New Orleans. New Orleans is the largest city in Louisiana. The city of New Orleans, the largest city in the state of Louisiana, is such a unique city. France used to own the land of Louisiana, which the United States purchased from France in something called the Louisiana Purchase. New Orleans is still influenced by French culture. There are a lot of different languages and cultures in the city of
Cajun.
New Orleans.
That's a fucking
Not
weird
just
one.
French culture.
I'm
And
a
there
fan
are
of
things that
Cajun.
are unique to New Orleans, like the Cajun food and the incredible jazz music. New Orleans is also famous for their annual celebrations, especially the celebration of Mardi Gras each year, which includes massive parades through the city of New Orleans. All right, here's our final fact. What is the state bird of
The
Louisiana?
Pelican.
We think you could probably guess which bird is the state bird of Louisiana. Do you have any guess?
The cardinal. It's probably the cardinal. Every state has the cardinal, seems like.
The state bird of Louisiana is the brown pelican.
I would fucking hope so.
Goodness, Louisiana.
All right, now we're getting into the
Pelican
M's. This is
State.
where it gets
There
crazy.
are pelicans on the state flag, and the state bird is the brown pelican.
We got to do what? Massachusetts,
Brown
Maryland,
pelicans were
Maine.
protected for
Maine's
decades
first, right?
under the United States Endangered Species Act, and today they are thriving. There are so many brown pelicans. The protections.
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. It's easy to switch to Fi from the comfort of your home.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
wow. Buckle in. Get ready for fun and learning. This is a home.
Maine is where is it? Where do you find the state of Maine? Oh, wow, this is great. This is a map of the United States. Now, where is the state of Maine? Do you happen to know? Maine is super easy to find on the United States map. It's way up here in this corner, the upper right-hand corner when you're looking at a United States map. The state of Maine is in the furthest northeast corner of the United States in a region called New England. The state of Maine, just like all of the other east coastal states, borders the Atlantic Ocean. And for Maine, bordering the Atlantic has its advantages. For example, here is the American lobster.
All
The
right.
American lobster, an amazing crustacean. Here is a picture of a harbor in Maine where they sell lobsters that they just freshly caught. There are tons of lobsters off the coast of Maine. In fact, Maine is the largest producer of lobster in the United States.
Dope.
To review, the state of Maine is up here. It's super easy to find. It's in the region called New England, which is in the furthest northeast corner of the United States. Now we're going to look at two nicknames of the state of Maine. The first nickname of Maine is the Pine Tree State.
Bro, stop poaching our style, bro.
The
We're the
second
evergreen
nickname
state
of
up here in
Maine
Washington.
is
How dare you, sir?
Vacation Land.
How dare
Sounds
you, sir?
fun.
Vacation land? That's kind of cool.
First, the Pine Tree State, and as you might have guessed, this is a common nickname for Maine because there are so many pine forests that cover the state.
You ain't got nothing on Washington State, bro.
Looking closer at a pine tree, you'll see that the leaves are actually these green needles.
Bro, they're half stepping, dude. up in Maine,
These
dude. They're
needles
not doing it
stay
like we're doing it in
green
Washington
all
State,
year
bro.
long,
You can save
which
that
is
noise.
why the pine tree is one of the evergreen trees. Woo, and they can get tall, too. Some of the tallest trees on the East Coast are in Maine. Because there are so many trees, and especially pine trees, lumber is a big industry in the state of Maine.
All right.
All right, so Maine is the pine tree state, but why is Maine called vacation land? Maine is called vacation land because it is such an amazing place to visit, especially over the summer. There are the incredible beaches along the coast. You can visit the mountains, the awesome parks, or you can visit the harbor and have some fresh lobster. Plus, you might see a moose. That's a big reason why Maine is vacation land. Who doesn't want to see a moose? They get to be almost 1,000
Oh,
pounds.
bro, moose
They're
are
huge
the most ridiculous
animals,
animal
and
ever,
they're
bro.
awesome. They're moose, all right? A moose.
I've been killing so many moose
So
on that
Maine
hunting
is
game.
the pine tree state, and it's also called vacation land.
All right. All that makes sense to
Now
me.
we're
I like
going
it.
to
Although
learn
vacation land,
about
there's so many better
Maine's
places to go on
flag.
vacation than Maine. But whatever.
All right, here is the flag of the
Dope.
state of
I can get into it.
Maine.
Dope. I like it.
The flag
They got
of
a
the
sailor
state of
and
Maine
a
is a blue flag that features
farmer?
the state coat of arms in the middle.
They got a
In the
moose
center
on their
of the
flag.
coat of
That's
arms
dope.
is a pine tree. That's interesting, with a moose resting underneath. Then there are two men, a man on each side, a farmer, and a sailor, representing agriculture and farming and the trade of the sea. At the top of the state coat of arms is the North Star, which represents the motto of the state of Maine, which is, I lead. Cool. Now we're going to find out where two major cities are in the state of Maine. Here is the city of Augusta. Augusta is the capital of Maine.
I thought Augusta was in Georgia. Is there an Augusta in Georgia?
Then further south is the city of Portland. Portland is
We
the
got a Portland in
largest
Oregon
city
right up where
in
I'm at,
Maine.
bro. You
Do
go
remember
a
that
couple hours
picture of
drive
the
from us
harbor
up here
with
in
the building
Washington.
that said lobsters on it? That building was in Portland, and that picture was from Portland. Portland is a major city in the state of Maine.
All right. Pretty
All
major
right,
city in
here's our
the
final
state of Oregon,
question.
too.
What
Just
is
saying.
the state bird of Maine? The state bird of Maine is the black-capped chickadee.
Chickadee?
The black-capped chickadee. What a cute little bird.
That's a cute little bird.
These
All
cute
right.
little birds are able to withstand the cold, and they could be very bold around people. They can even eat out of your hand. Are you gonna eat the apple, little chickadee?
Enough, dude. You're losing your mind, sir. And I won't be a party to it, okay? Frankly, I'm
What is
sick
up,
of it.
teacher friends? My name is Josie Vensko, and I am
All
a
right.
6th grade science teacher in
Of
Central
course you are.
Illinois. And
Oh, wow, buckle. The thing we're going to learn about Maryland is where it is, the map of the United States, and we're going to find out exactly
Maryland's
where
Maryland's right, like, up in
So,
here, dude. Like,
where
it's
is
one
it?
of those little shit
Do
states
you
over here.
already know where Maryland is?
Yeah,
on
it's
the
up in here,
United
bro. It's one of these
States
weird
map?
little states, dude.
Yeah, Maryland is right here. Maryland is right here on the United States map in a region of the United States called the Mid-Atlantic. Cool. Now we're going to locate the places that border the state of Maryland.
I'm struggling right now.
For
Hour and
example,
13 minutes,
bordering
bro.
Maryland
My
to the
ADD's starting to
north
kick in.
is
Heavy.
Pennsylvania.
Not
Then
gonna lie to you.
bordering Maryland
My
to
ADD's
the
kicking in hard right now.
northeast is the state of Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware's a waste of time. Is that even a state?
Then, bordering Maryland to the east is a big body of water called the Atlantic Ocean. Then, directly south of Maryland is Virginia.
Yeah, what's that stupid state above it? Is that West Virginia?
Then finally, bordering Maryland to the west and south is the state of West Virginia.
Okay. I remember now.
Finally,
just a
right
waste of
here,
time.
in between Maryland and Virginia, is Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is a very special place. Do you know why?
Yes, it's the capital of the country.
Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. To review, Maryland is right here on the United States map in a region of the United States called the Mid-Atlantic. Awesome. Now that we know exactly where Maryland is on the United States map, we are going to look at 2 nicknames of Maryland to learn even more about this wonderful state. The 2 nicknames of Maryland are the Old Line State and the Free State. The Old Line State and the Free State. First, why is Maryland called the Old Line State? That's
I have
an
no
interesting
idea.
nickname. How did Maryland get that nickname? There are 2 main ideas of where this came from. The first has to do with George Washington. George Washington himself, okay? The first president of the United States, the incredible general. George Washington is said to have called the Maryland soldiers the Old Line. This was during the Revolutionary War, and Maryland was the only state that had troops of the line, regular line troops.
Okay.
They had a reputation for being very brave and very strong in battle. So the idea was that George Washington called them the Old Line. That's the story. Do we know for sure? Not 100%, but the story is that George Washington called the soldiers the Old Line, and that's where the nickname Old Line State comes from.
That's dope.
The origin of this name might be from before even the days of the Revolutionary War. You see, some people believe the name comes from the line that separated William Penn and Lord Baltimore's land. You can see it right here. It's the line that divides Pennsylvania and Maryland today.
Yeah, all the shit in that part of the country
this where
is so
Maryland
old,
got
dude.
The
Like,
nickname
so
the Old
old.
Line State? Maybe,
It's
or
crazy.
maybe they got the nickname from George Washington. But either way, Maryland is the Old Line State.
Kind of nutty, dude.
All right, so why is Maryland called the Free State? Aren't all of the states free? This nickname originates from a newspaper called the Baltimore Sun. You see, Hamilton Owens, the editor of the Baltimore Sun newspaper, would call Maryland the Free State in articles.
During the
There
Civil
was
War,
some
which you
pressure
still
from
haven't
the
mentioned.
federal government to make decisions that the state of Maryland was not comfortable with. And so they said, no, thank you. They said no.
Right.
So the nickname the Free State was really big back then, and the name stuck. Having a good time so far? Awesome. We're going to learn even more about the Old Line State, the Free State, Maryland, by looking at the state flag.
Yeah, let's see it. This is going to be old-timey, I bet,
So
right?
here it is, the flag of the state of Maryland.
What in the actual... Bro, that's
In
horrible.
The upper left-hand corner
Kinda
and lower
dope, though.
right-hand corner is a gold and black design.
Why do I
That is
like
the
it, even though
coat
it's
of arms
stupid?
From the Calvert family. The Calvert family was very important to the history of Maryland.
Bro, I kind of like that flag. It's like, it's nonsense,
You see,
but in a good way,
George
kind of.
Calvert
It's
was the
abstract,
first
dude.
Baron
It's
of
like something I'd paint.
Baltimore. In the upper right-hand corner and lower left-hand corner of the Maryland flag is the coat of arms of the Crossland line, which is through Lord Baltimore's mother. This flag is very unique because it honors a very important family in the history of Maryland.
The Baltimores.
Okay, now we are going to
also
locate
have a
2
city.
major cities on the map of Maryland. The first city is this, Annapolis. Annapolis
That's where
is
that military
the capital
college
of
is, right?
Maryland. Then, a little further north is the city of Baltimore. Baltimore is the largest city in Maryland. Baltimore is also the second largest seaport in the mid-Atlantic. You can see that it's right near a harbor.
That is pretty dope.
Here is our final question.
All
What
right.
is the state bird of Maryland?
The Raven, come on.
The state bird of Maryland is the Baltimore Oriole.
The Oriole. Okay, that
The
makes sense.
Baltimore
That makes
Oriole
sense.
is
They got a
small
baseball
blackbird
team, right? The Orioles?
That
That makes
resembles
sense.
the colors of the coat of arms of Lord Baltimore. Remember, of the Calvert family
That
that
makes
make
sense.
up the flag,
Okay,
of black and gold.
Massachusetts?
They enjoy staying way high up and very
Right? And then Mississippi in that order? Uh-oh, what was that? Dropkick Murphys or something?
I'm so glad we could all take this trip together, son.
Yeah, and kayak made getting here so easy.
Oh, wow. Buckle in. Get
Massachusetts. United States. The 6 states that are in the England. The biggest state in the region of New England is Maine.
I'm catching so much knowledge, dude.
It's right at the top, isn't it? Then just below Maine is New Hampshire.
That's a state. Yep, I got to remember that for when I get to the ends. We're basically to the ends right now.
Vermont is right next to New Hampshire.
Like,
And then just
honestly, all
below
these states should just be
Vermont
one
and New
state. It's
Hampshire
so
is the
confusing,
state
dude.
of
Look at that patch of states right there. It's
Hey,
nonsense.
Massachusetts.
It's crazy.
We're making a video about you right now. Okay? Don't tell the other states. They're gonna come later. They're gonna get videos later. And then just below Massachusetts, there are 2 states. There's
Yeah,
Rhode
Island.
Island.
Like, what's the point of you? Just be Massachusetts and shut up. Like, honestly.
And finally, Connecticut.
Again, what's the point of you? Just
Okay,
be
so these are the
Massachusetts
6
and shut
states
up.
that belong to
You
the
know,
region
like, what are we
known
doing?
as New England. Pretty cool. So whenever somebody says, how many states are there in New England? You'll say, there are 6 of them. And I know a whole lot about Massachusetts because I'm watching the Massachusetts video. All right, that's nifty. It's in the northeastern corner
Yeah, hit me
of
with the
the
state
United States.
nicknames. That's what I like,
What
the
are the
nicknames.
state nicknames? What are some nicknames that the state of Massachusetts has? All right, well, the state of Massachusetts really has 2 main nicknames. I mean, there are other nicknames, but 2 main nicknames.
All right.
Massachusetts is known as the Bay State
Bill,
and
that's not
the
very good.
Pilgrim State.
Pilgrim State's dope. I like Pilgrim State. That's
It is
pretty
called
cool.
the Bay State because of its bays. You know, it makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
It's got
gross.
bays. It's the Bay State. Massachusetts is the Bay State. We're only going to look at 3 of the bays in Massachusetts, but Massachusetts has 19
The Witch Killer State.
bays.
Yeah, right?
Oh my goodness, that's like
Bro,
the
honestly,
Bay
when you look at
capital
the
of
map though
world.
up there,
It's like
JP,
the
at that
Bay
part of the
State.
country,
In fact,
like just
it
make
is
that
the
all
Bay
one state. What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're a state. Like you can,
So
I can
here's
walk across you in an hour and a half, Rhode
which
Island. You're
makes
not a
sense.
state.
You know,
Like, what are we
Massachusetts
doing?
Bay,
You know,
it's a
like
good
it's like,
name
come
for
on.
that bay.
Some of these up here, it's like,
And down here is Cape
be
Cod
the West
Bay.
Coast or don't be
That's
anything at all.
probably
You
one
know,
of the
that's
more
what that's how I
famous
feel.
ones, Cape Cod Bay. And finally, way down here is Buzzards Bay, which a buzzard is a bird of prey, like a vulture is a buzzard. So that's an interesting name, Buzzards Bay. And you might be wondering, well, what is a bay? We're able to see these 3 bays here, but what is a bay? A bay is part of the sea where the land curves inward around it. It's almost like the land is giving
I know
the
it is,
sea
but it's
a
like,
little
you
side
know,
hug, and that becomes a bay.
at
and
some
it's
point,
almost
everybody just get on the
like,
same
hey,
page, and you
we're
know.
friends, we're
Listen, truth be
buddies.
told,
If
all
you
bullshit
need
aside,
anything,
if Oregon
I'm
was
right
like, yo,
here
we're done
for
with this
you,
being a
babe.
state thing,
I'm right
Washington
here.
would eat
No
Oregon
matter
real
what.
easy, like, bro. You know, we could do it on our side
Now,
too.
Massachusetts is also
It's like who we
called the
kidding, Indiana,
Pilgrim
or who we
State.
kidding, Idaho?
When
You're
the
Montana.
Pilgrims
You and
arrived
Montana
on
just
the
get together,
Mayflower,
all right?
they
What are we doing?
settled
You know what I
in
mean?
Massachusetts.
Like we could do that all over the place, bro. Oklahoma, come on. Oklahoma's
The
gonna do
whole
its own
story
thing.
of the Pilgrims
Oklahoma,
that
just
we
be part of
celebrate
Texas. What are we
during
doing?
Thanksgiving
You know,
that
there's
happened in
examples of that all over
Massachusetts.
the country, but it's like
Massachusetts
really bad in
is
the
the
east.
Pilgrim State.
You know, in my opinion.
So to review, Massachusetts has 2 nicknames. The
It's like,
Bay
come on,
State
bro. What are we doing?
and
You're like
the
fucking
Pilgrim State.
5 acres of land. You're a state now. Like, is it,
And speaking
too
of
much, dude,
Massachusetts
is what I'm saying.
names, there's a very fascinating fact about Massachusetts relating to its name. The official name of the state is the
color, call their
Commonwealth
significant
of
others. Yeah,
Massachusetts. That's the official name. It's officially known as a Commonwealth. Even though it's officially a Commonwealth, it's still a state of the United States, and it still functions just like the other states. They just call themselves a Commonwealth, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, they're just trying to be fancy. Same with
Okay,
Texas. You
now
guys
it's
are all
time
fancy
to
too.
learn about
You guys
the
are all like, we're
flag of
kind of part of America, but like we're our own thing. Like, okay, cool, dude. Like, I get
Here
it.
is the flag of Massachusetts.
No, that's a cool flag. Kind of.
Flag
I don't like that
features
it's white
the
though.
state coat of arms,
Put some
which
color
is
on that,
Native
but
American with a bow and arrow, and the arrow is pointed down, representing peace.
huh. All right. We got
It's an awesome flag.
we got an Indian on their flag, dude. That's kind of all right.
Both the flag and the state seal feature this coat of arms.
Okay, see, why not just do the state seal though on the flag, and then make it like a blue flag or something? You
Now,
know
we
what I mean?
can't
Like,
talk about Massachusetts without talking about the city of Boston.
Boston.
We have to talk about the city of Boston. Boston is the capital and largest city in Massachusetts. Boston is a busy, bustling city that has a rich
Texas
history
was its
here in
own
the
thing. I
United
know it was.
States.
I know it was. You guys are very proud of
It's
that.
one
You
of
guys
the
make that
oldest
very
cities in the
clear.
United
You're like,
States.
we're
It
not a
was
part of your
founded in
bullshit. We're doing our own thing
1630.
technically.
It was
And we're
a
like, yeah, cool.
long
You're a
time
state.
ago.
Relax.
A lot of key events in history,
I know,
especially
JP, I'm
during
aware.
the American Revolution, happened in Boston. One of the most famous events was something called the Boston
Tea Party.
The
I learned about
colonists
this in
protested a
school.
new tax on tea by destroying an entire shipment of tea in the Boston Harbor. Massachusetts is a state that's filled with history and it has so many bays.
It really does.
but
That part of the United States up there, that East Coast, is all fucking historic
this is
and
what
shit.
we're
It's
all
ridiculous.
wondering. What is Massachusetts' state bird? What's the state bird of Massachusetts? The state bird of Massachusetts
Yeah, this is where Ty's
is
from.
the
He would have all the answers to
black-capped
this.
chickadee.
Black cat. This is the second chickadee. This is another chickadee. We
While
just did a
many
chickadee.
other birds migrate, especially during the cold months, the black-capped chickadee is able to withstand the cold. They are very brave birds that aren't afraid of humans. In fact, they are even willing to eat right out of your hand. They're like, hey, I don't care. They trust people. They love
Mississippi?
people.
We're on to Mississippi.
Chickadees love you. The black-capped chickadee would love to just eat something out of your hand. Thanks for watching this homeschool pop video.
Mississippi.
Woo! Adapted Mind Math! Come explore the site with me. I'm in first.
Oh, wow. Buckle in. Get ready for fun and learning. This is a homeschool pop.
Where Mississippi is. Where in the United States. Now, yeah, Mississippi is right down here. Mississippi is right down here on
I
the
don't know what the
United
dude's
States
doing under the
map,
desk.
in a
He's-
region of the United States
This guy
called
is probably
the
doing
Gulf
blow under the
Coast
desk, honestly.
region.
So you're playing Elden Ring, right,
The
JP?
reason
Probably, right?
Mississippi is in
I
the
feel like
Gulf
that's right in your
Coast
lane.
region is because
Are you
it is
excited for
bordered
Elden Ring
by
when it
the
comes out in,
Gulf
like,
of Mexico,
a day or two or whatever?
A large body of water to the south of Mississippi. Then
I've seen a
there
bunch
are
of hype
4
about that game,
states
10 out of 10s
border
and all that shit.
Mississippi.
It's on the
That's
PC
it,
as well,
only
so
4
I'm assuming you're probably
states.
getting it.
To the north of Mississippi is the state of Tennessee.
We're going to get to Tennessee at some point.
Then, bordering Mississippi to the east is the state of Alabama.
We already did Alabama, 90% of the cotton.
And finally, there are 2 states that
What
border
man, kill the
Mississippi
grind, man.
to
What's
the
up,
west.
Deadly? How's it going? But
The
$10
states of
dono, Jesus,
Louisiana
bro.
And
Appreciate
Arkansas.
that. Holy crap. That's a lot of money, bud. Is that going to pop up on
Do
this
you
screen? It
remember
probably won't pop up
where
on this screen.
Mississippi is on the United
We'll
States
have
map?
to see.
It's right down here in a region of the United States called the Gulf Coast region.
Bro, my brain
All right,
hurts from
now
like
we are
taking in
going
all
to
this
look at the
information.
2 main
Even though it's all
nicknames
for
of
kids and they like cartoon it
To
up
learn
and make it
even
real.
more
I'm
about
still
this
taking
state.
in all this information, focusing on this. It's horrible.
The 2
I don't
main
even have my
nicknames
video
of
games on right
Mississippi
now.
are the Magnolia State
But I
and
appreciate that
the
$10 dono, Deadly. I don't think
hospitality
it's going to
state.
pop up on the screen when I'm on this particular screen, so I apologize for
The
that,
most
bro.
well-known of these nicknames is the Magnolia State because of all of the beautiful magnolia trees that are in Mississippi. The magnolia is actually the state tree of Mississippi, and magnolia trees are so beautiful.
Magnolia, that's what they got?
Not
That's what
only
Mississippi's
that,
got?
the
We got a
state
flower. Okay,
of
dude.
Mississippi is
You
the
suck.
blossom of
Dude, this one has like the lowest. Look at
magnolia
this.
tree. Yeah.
51,000
So the
views.
blossoms
Nobody
of the
cares about
magnolia
Mississippi,
trees,
dude.
Those are actually the state
What?
flowers. So the state tree is the magnolia tree, and the state flower are these blossoms. I mean, it's great. Magnolias are all over Mississippi. Now, you might remember the other nickname of the state of Mississippi is the Hospitality State. The Hospitality State.
That's interesting. Why is that?
The word hospitality means being friendly and
Whoa.
kind to people who are visiting.
Okay. But what?
Mississippi is called the hospitality state because they are so warm to people who visit. They are so friendly and nice. You know, kind of like this bird. This is a hospitable bird. If I
This
went
guy's
to
losing his
someplace
mind.
and I saw
I'm
this
telling
bird
you,
and the
bro.
bird was
I'm
like,
about to
"Hey,
lose it with this guy.
welcome,
I gotta
hi
find
there."
YouTube
I'd be like,
videos that
"Wow,
are like not for kids about
hospitality
states.
is
Honestly,
very
at a certain
important
point.
to this bird.
Put
You know,
Apex on in a bit, dude.
hospitality
I'm
is
down.
important to
We'll
the
get some
people of
Apex in if you're into it.
Mississippi and people of other states too.
I'm down.
But the people of Mississippi are known for their hospitality, so Mississippi is called the Hospitality State.
I got to get like through
To
the
review,
ends basically, and then I can
Mississippi
call
has
it a
two
day on
main
this thing. I'm
nicknames,
trying to get through this
the
in the next couple of
Magnolia
days.
State
All the
and
states.
The hospitality
So we're to the
State.
M's. So I still got quite a ways to go.
All
But
right, now we're going to take a few moments to look at the flag of the state of Mississippi.
all right, hit me with the flag. Give me something cool. This one has a
Here is
Confederate.
the flag of the state
Oh,
of
shit.
Mississippi.
Oh,
The flag
shit.
of the state of Mississippi has 3 horizontal stripes.
Uh-oh. How are they going to
red,
cover this?
White and blue, and it has in the top left-hand corner of the flag the Confederate battle flag. The state of Mississippi used that battle flag when they fought during the Civil War.
Okay. That's it?
Okay.
That's
now
it? That's
we're
all you're
going
going to say?
look at
Okay,
the
I
very
got you.
important
You're going to
city
play it
in
real
the state of
low key? I got
Mississippi.
you. Okay.
And that city is the city of Jackson, which is a little bit southwest from the middle of the state.
At least he said Civil War.
Jackson
That's the
is
first
the
time they've
capital
mentioned it. Some of the
and
other
largest
states he's done,
city
he like
in
dodges and ducks it.
Mississippi.
You can't really dodge and duck a Confederate flag on the
All
flag.
right,
You know what
here
I mean?
is the final question of this video. What is the state bird of Mississippi?
Bro.
What is the state bird of Mississippi? The state bird of Mississippi is the northern mockingbird. The northern mockingbird.
Another state with a mockingbird, bro. How many states have a
northern
mockingbird?
mockingbird is a gray bird that eats insects and fruits and is highly intelligent. As the name suggests, the northern mockingbird likes to mock or mimic the sounds of other birds or other creatures. Thanks for watching this homeschool pop video on the state of Mississippi, the Magnolia State, the Hospitality State. Is there a fact we didn't include in this video that's a fact about Mississippi that you know of? Let us know in the comment section below. We would love
All right,
to
what am I
see
doing
that,
after
and we
M?
hope to see you
N,
next
Nevada?
video.
Is Nevada the next one? Am I missing a state? Nebraska. It'd be Nebraska, then Nevada, right? New Jersey, New Mexico, Nebraska. There we go. Let's get through the ends. There's like 7 ends. Let's just get through the ends and we'll call it a day. Bro, I'm almost at the edge of my learning abilities, bro. Like, I can't retain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Get full
I've got
sentence
enough,
rewrite
almost got
suggestions.
enough information for the day. My head
Oh,
started hurting.
wow. Buckle in. Get ready for fun and learning. This is a home
Region of the United States called the
Midwest, the flyover
The
states that
Midwestern
nobody
region
cares
of
about.
the United States. Okay, now we're going to learn who Nebraska's neighbors are. Yeah, the states that border Nebraska. Bordering Nebraska to the north is the state of South Dakota. Then there are 2 states that border Nebraska to the east, the states of Iowa and Missouri. Then bordering Nebraska to the south are the states of Kansas and Colorado. Finally, bordering Nebraska to the west is the state of Wyoming. In all, 6 states border Nebraska. To review, Nebraska is right here on the United States map in a region of the United States called the Midwest. Hey, why don't we take some time to learn the nicknames of the state of Nebraska so we can learn even more? The 2 main nicknames of the state of Nebraska are the Cornhusker State and the Beef State.
See, the Beef State, that ain't it. The Cornhusker State, that's actually their nickname. That second one is nonsense.
The Cornhusker State is a nickname that actually came from the University of Nebraska's football team.
There you go. It's kind of all they got going is their football team.
Before 1900, the University of Nebraska's football team was actually called the Bug Eaters. And it's not a joke, that's not pretend. And they didn't like that nickname because who wants to eat bugs? You know, who wants to be called a bug eater? So they had to come up with a new nickname, and they thought of all the corn that they grow in Nebraska, and they thought about what they have to do in order to get corn ready to eat, and so they called the team the Cornhuskers. The Cornhuskers.
It's been a while since I had corn on the cob, dude. I should get corn on the cob one day.
When corn grows, it is covered in an outer shell called the husk. When you remove that shell, that's called husking the corn. Another name for that is to shuck the corn. So they were called the Cornhuskers, or people that remove the outer shell from corn to get it ready to eat. The whole state loved this name so much that they took the nickname on for themselves. So everyone from Nebraska is thought of as a Cornhusker, and the state is called the Cornhusker State.
Yeah, makes sense.
You might remember the other nickname of the state of Nebraska is the Beef State.
Which
the beef
nobody
state.
calls Nebraska the Beef State. That's not a thing.
Well, beef is big business in Nebraska. In fact,
Cool
the
looking
beef
cow,
industry
though,
is
low-key.
the largest single industry in Nebraska. The beef industry is so big in Nebraska that cows outnumber people 4-1 in Nebraska. 4-1. That means for every 4 cows, there's only 1 person.
Damn, dude.
Okay, so Nebraska is the Cornhusker State and the Beef State. And yes, my voice is deeper right now because I'm sick. We recorded half this video yesterday, and we're finishing it up now. I feel okay, but my voice is just a lot deeper. So we're going to finish this because we told you guys we're uploading a new video every day, and we're going to make it happen, okay? We're going to make it happen. We've got to. You know? Daily uploads. It's awesome. We love Nebraska. Okay, so here is the flag of the state of Nebraska.
That's a dope flag. I like that flag, dude. That flag is sick.
The state seal has 2 colors, the gold and the silver. There's a lot going on in this state seal. There's a train in the background and a steamboat, which is pretty cool, going along the Missouri River. There's also a simple cabin with wheat next to it. In the forefront is a blacksmith who's working at his anvil, working hard, representing the settlers and hard workers of Nebraska. The state motto, equality before the law, is featured on a banner at the top of the seal. At the bottom of the seal is a date, March 1st, 1867, the date that Nebraska became one of the United States. All right, now we are going to locate 2 major cities on the map of Nebraska. The first is the city of Lincoln. Lincoln is the capital of Nebraska. Then, just a little bit north and east of Lincoln is the city of Omaha. Omaha is the largest city in Nebraska.
All right.
Okay, here is our final question. What is the state bird of Nebraska? The state bird of Nebraska is the western meadowlark. That's right, the western.
I feel like I've seen meadowlarks a bunch too, bro.
This medium-sized bird loves eating insects and loves the open grasslands. Western meadowlarks also have a very cool call. Their call almost sounds like a flute.
Okay.
Thanks for watching this homeschool pop video on Nebraska, the Cornhusker State, the Beef State. If there's something about Nebraska we didn't mention in this video that you know of, let us know in the comments section below.
New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
We look forward to seeing you next video, and
New Hampshire. I don't know shit about New Hampshire, dude. Although their seal looks dope.
Here we go.
Remember, Mom is a kayak denier. So
This might be the last one, bro. I am at my end. I am at my end right now. My learning abilities, bro. I can't retain any more of this.
And learning. This is a homeschool pop.
This might be my last one, dude.
States video.
else that you learn won't matter as much because it is the state of New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Do you
It's
know?
right there by Maine. It's right there. Right there.
Yeah, New Hampshire is up here in
Yep.
the northeast corner of the United States. New Hampshire is in a region of the United States called New England. Isn't that interesting? Let's take a closer look at the region of New England to see the other states that are also a part of it along with New Hampshire.
So bored of that. I just did that
The
with
northernmost
Massachusetts,
state
bro.
of
I don't care how many different things are in the New England
below
area.
Maine. Let's look at two nicknames of the state of New Hampshire to learn even more about this cool state.
Let's do it.
New Hampshire has two main nicknames that we're going to be looking at in this video.
All right, hit
The
me.
first is the Granite State. The second nickname is the White Mountain State.
Dope. I kind of like the White Mountain State. That's cool.
First, why is New Hampshire called the Granite State? That's a really good question. Well, New Hampshire is called the Granite State because there are so many granite quarries in the state. There are so many. Granite quarries are places where people extract granite from the earth. The granite is cut into larger slabs and removed from the quarry. Granite is a very strong, durable type of rock.
Cool.
Granite is an igneous rock that can be gray, white, or pink in color.
All right.
Granite is an important type of rock to build with. In fact, granite is used in building monuments, different buildings, flooring, all different types of uses.
Countertop. Granite
There might
countertops is
even
like
be
a big
some
deal. I
granite
know that.
in your home. So New
Think,
Hampshire
right?
is the granite state because there's so much granite excavated there from the granite quarries.
All right. Still think the other one's cooler.
Well, why is New Hampshire called the White Mountain State? That's another great question. Why is New Hampshire called the White Mountain State? Well, there's a mountain range in New Hampshire called the White Mountains. The White Mountains cover 1/4 of the state of New Hampshire. That's a ton of New Hampshire. And they're some of the most rugged and tough mountains in New England. The most famous mountain in the White Mountain Range is Mount Washington. Mount Washington is the highest peak in the Northeast United States. And Mount Washington is the most famous mountain in the White Mountains, this incredible mountain range that takes up 1/4 of New Hampshire.
That's dope. I didn't know about that. That's cool.
So,
That's like actual
New
good
Hampshire is
information.
called
Look
the
at that.
Granite State and the White Mountain State. If anyone says, I'm going to the Granite State or I'm going to the White Mountain State, they are talking about New Hampshire. Wonderful. Now we are going to look at the flag
So
of the
that's a
state
dope
of New
flag.
Hampshire. The
We're
flag
starting to
of the
see a
state of
trend,
New
though, of
Hampshire
dope
is a
flags,
blue
where they're all
flag
blue with
the
the emblem on
state
them.
seal in the middle.
It's a dope flag, though. I like that flag a lot. That's a cool flag. It's got a boat on it
New
and shit?
Hampshire was one of the original 13 colonies. That year, 1776, is when New Hampshire became a state of the United States of America.
That's cool.
The boat that's featured in the center of the flag and of the state seal is the USS Raleigh. That is a ship that was built in 1776. It was sponsored by the Continental Congress for the brand new American Navy.
That's pretty
The
wild.
state seal is surrounded by a laurel wreath, which represents honor and victory, and there are 9 gold stars that surround the state seal as well, which represents the fact that New Hampshire was the 9th state to join the United States.
That's cool.
Awesome. Now we are going to locate 2 places on the map of New Hampshire. The first place is the city of Concord. Concord is the capital of New Hampshire.
Never heard of it.
Then, just south of Concord and a little to the east is the city of Manchester. Manchester is
Manchester
the
by
largest
the
city
sea.
in New Hampshire.
It's a movie with Casey Affleck, dude.
All right, here is our final question. What is the state bird of New Hampshire?
The sparrow.
What is the state bird of New Hampshire?
The sparrow. For the win. I'm going to get one of these times, I
The
swear.
state bird of New Hampshire is the purple finch.
Damn
That's
it.
right, the purple finch.
Well,
Purple finches are cute little birds that love sunflower seeds, millet, and thistle.
all right.
Purple finches are...
That's all I got. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. My brain hurts. Bro, taking in all this information, even if it's like, you know, baby formula doses, hurts my head. So that's all I got. Oh. I appreciate the handful of you guys that are still stopping by to see what's what, even though I'm on a weird not playing video games kick right now, because I'm really not playing video games right now. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to try and push through and finish the United States and call it a day. Honestly. I'll get Mountain Dew. I didn't have Mountain Dew today. I was doing this thing dry. You know what I mean? But anyways, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram, TMPG Thundernick, and we'll probably finish up the States tomorrow, dude. Looks like. Most likely. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button, and I'm out of here.